It was only a kiss, it was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep, and she's calling a cab while he's having a smoke, and she's taking a drag. Now they're going to bed.
Ice cold, baby! Ice in his veins! Come on! Ice in his veins! That's a 2-star kicker! Gem! He's a gem! Ticket. Oh yeah, look at that cover by the end. Guys! Boys! Get your hands up! Boys, get your hands up! Oh my God! We're right there! We're right there! Get it. Squeeze it. Go down. Go down. Go down. Go down. Go down. Go down. They have one timeout. And we got Hagman. They have one timeout, and we got Hagman. Bye-bye. I want to score now. I want to run it down their fucking throats.
Ball game.
Ball game. Ball game. Ball game. Yep. Little baby, wah, wah. Little baby, wah. Michigan, wah. That's what I'm fucking talking about, Hoosiers. Hagman, that's a freshman. Not just a ranked opponent, the defending national champions. Hoosier faithful, let's fucking go. Kevin G's got you. That's how you turn a program around, is with a win like that. 1-0 in Big Ten. What a streak, come on. Go Hoosiers, baby. We'll see you for the next one.
A month's worth of video games goes by quick, and in those 4 weeks, we've had a lot of movement.
What's all that movement?
In the CBC rankings, so let's get into it. Even though he's picked up a couple wins since the last video, we have Gary at number 12, which probably isn't too surprising to most people. Followed by, we do have a little bit of movement, and that's Teddy has fallen to number 11 after he's dropped a few games and has gone to 2-8. And that's because the CBC poll believes that Max, the new number 10, is able to hold his own against the CPUs a little bit better. At number 9, no change again, and that's Nick in the Boise State Broncos. He's had a couple close ones and has a loss to Robert. And again at 8 will be Will. He's picked up a few conference wins and has moved to 6-4, but those two just really haven't done anything to make any splashes and move up the rankings. At number 7 and moving down a spot again is Geschke and Woke Forest. Even though they are 6-4 and have clinched a bowl game, he did need to play Wisconsin twice to get a win. Moving from the bottom half to the top half for the first time is Robert and Utah State. They put together an impressive string of wins to move to 7-2. Not just falling in the Big Ten rankings, but also the CBC rankings is RC and the Scarlet Knights. After a loss to Purdue last week, they fall to 4-5. They better start getting a couple wins together if they want to get a bowl game. Moving up one spot to the number 4 is myself, Chris, and Indiana Hoosiers. They are now number 25 in the country after an impressive win against number 9 Michigan. They find themselves 7-2 and solidified as the number 4 team this week in the CBC rankings. His gauntlet of games are finally over, and it looks like it hit App State and Dom pretty hard. A loss to a ranked Alabama team, a loss to Joey and SDSU, a big loss to Gavin and Tulane. He did beat Texas A&M, who's number 8 in the country. Dom and App State have fallen to number 3 in the CBC rankings. Joey, who's also gone through a gauntlet, now finds himself at number 2. He did beat number 16 Bama. He beat Dom. He lost to number 3 Missouri, but he has a chance to really prove himself as a good team with number 2 Georgia on the schedule next. And no surprise here, we have Gavin at number 1, who beat Bama, beat Joey, beat Dom. He's pretty much beat everybody in his way. Gavin and the Mean Green have solidified themselves as the number 1 team again this week in the CBC rankings. A lot of great games coming up in the Rochester Billiards Dynasty. In Week 12, like we mentioned, Joey and number 15 SDSU go to number 2 Georgia. Then Week 13, number 6 Tulane Gavin travels to Kyle Field to play Texas A&M and the number 8 Aggies. And oh boy, Week 14, we have a great slate for you, starting with Ryan and Rutgers going to number 1 Oregon, followed by Chris and Indiana playing Geschke and Woke Forest. That could potentially determine who goes to the Big Ten Conference Championship. And then we have Garrett and Army hosting Will in North Texas. Here are your Week 12 CBC rankings. A lot of changes since the last video came out. If you'd like to watch the action live, you can follow me on Twitch at Crispy Cobber. I do stream every game live. Thank you guys for watching. Go Hoosiers.
In case I don't see ya, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Yeah.